Star Wars The Last Jedi is only 6 months away. Hey guys, Harry Thomas here and welcome back to my third episode of Film Theory. First film theory I did was if Scar survived the Lion King, second was if Kirk died instead of Spock, and now it's Star Wars related. It's about bloody time we got to Star Wars, and since The Last Jedi is now only half a year away. That's hard to believe, I know, but one question that's all on everybody's minds: who is Snoke? And in this theory, I shall answer that question. There have been countless theories about Snoke and who he is. Apparently, he could be Jar Jar, he could be Palpatine, he could be Darth Vader back from the dead, he could be Mace Windu, he could be Boba Fett, and pretty much every Star Wars character ever, according to the fans. But I accept the most widely accepted theory of them all. I believe Snoke to be Darth Plagueis the Wise. Remember back in Revenge of the Sith when Palpatine told Anakin, did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Ever since that moment in Revenge of the Sith, which is probably one of my favourite moments in the entire movie, and any Star Wars movie, I've always speculated and wondered who is Darth Plagueis, or who was he if he's still alive, and will he ever appear in Star Wars? And now that Snoke, the mysterious leader of the First Order, made his debut in The Force Awakens, he matches the description of Plagueis perfectly. Remember how Palpatine explained how Plagueis was the only Sith Lord who could cheat death? Nobody else could do that, and Palpatine believed he murdered Plagueis in his sleep. Well, Plagueis could have easily have tricked his apprentice into believing he was dead by faking his own death, and has been in hiding for all these years, while Palpatine lured Anakin to the dark side, wiped out the Jedi, formed the Empire, and when the Empire fell, that's when Plagueis picked his moment to rise again and finally reveal himself to the galaxy, when he obviously formed the First Order from the remains of the Empire, because the First Order is almost exactly like the Empire, only bigger and much more powerful. So obviously Plagueis must have studied the Empire all those years when he was in hiding. And if you look at Snoke closely, you see his face is absolutely covered in scars that could be from Palpatine's assassination attempts. And remember the music playing in the opera scene in Revenge of the Sith? It was like, duh! And Snoke's theme in Force Awakens is almost exactly identical to that. Dun! So what could that mean? That's obviously a hint. And according to the Star Wars history, Plagueis was not a human, he was a Hmong, just like the banking clan as we see in Attack of the Clones. And of course Snoke is like enormous, he's like 50 feet tall. Well, he may only be 10 feet tall, the hologram may be portraying him bigger than he actually is, but we'll see his true height probably in The Last Jedi. But if he really is a Mun, that could explain why he's considerably taller than a human, as well as probably the biggest clue, in my opinion, in Han Solo's death in Force Awakens, when Han confronts Kylo Ren on the bridge, and Kylo Ren is like, the Supreme Leader is wise. Now, that line is a obvious clue, and that line really gives it away that Snoke is Plagueis indefinite, as no other Sith Lord has ever been referred to or called wise throughout Star Wars. Darth Plagueis the Wise is the only one who has ever been considered, well, wise. So I really don't see him being anybody else. All the evidence is clear. While it's not officially confirmed Snoke is Plagueis, but I think it is extremely likely that he is, with all the facts that we know. And even though J.J. Abrams has stated that Snoke is a new character, he did lie before about Benedict Cumberbatch not playing Khan, when Benedict Cumberbatch obviously did play Khan in Star Trek Into Darkness, so maybe he could be lying as well here. Only time will tell. we'll see for ourselves who Snoke really is when the movie comes out this December. But when it's revealed to the world who Snoke is, whoever he is, whether he's Darth Plagueis or not, I'm sure it will be a moment in movie history that shocks the world. And just think of it this way, if Snoke is Plagueis, it would flawlessly connect the three trilogies together and make them all feel like one big conclusive story. And I also want to give a quick shout out to one of my great subscribers in Gabriella's Worlds. Yeah, Gabby is such a lovely girl. She's just such a nice, sweet person. I'm great friends with her, and she recently did a shout out to me and Larry others, which was so kind of her. So I'm giving her a shout out to say thank you. So if you check her out, I'm sure she'd love that and greatly appreciate that. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this film theory. And who do you think Snoke could be? Plagueis or somebody completely different? Please comment, let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. And please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And please follow me on Twitter and on Google+. I'll see you all next time when I review Wonder Woman. I'll see you then. Bye, guys.